Good afternoon. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. Um, I'm Zuri Bibi, and we're going to do the inner child reading along with the message from the ancestors. But I've decided to add the minor arcana to the deck. So it's not just dealing with the major arcana, which are the storyline stereotypes that come with this deck. So my first time doing this, so this is I'm excited about it to see how this is going to turn out. Also, I decided to pull the other cards out like this, especially after I came on and did I had to move my coffee. Um, Talked about my father today, so this may be a message for myself. I have not pulled any cards for myself. The way that this deck is, right, these cards, I've never used them together, so I'm really not sure how this is going to be. um, but it should be fun. But I'll tell you the decks I'm using the inner child deck. Let me see, this is the front. Inner child cards, the Morgan Greer. I like these, the Morgan Greer. I brought my other favorite, the Hermetic Tarot. Until I've been I need to find a case for this deck. This is one of my favorite decks. It's very on point. It's very truthful, and it deals with some things. It deals with the zodiac and all this other stuff. So I'm still learning the deck in other ways because it talks about a lot of stuff. And then I have as the oracle the magical herb oracle. I have another deck here. I didn't pull it out, and maybe I will. I like this deck too. I don't know if I'm going to use it. If I need to, I'll pull it out because I should have brought this deck before, but I didn't bring it. Oh well. Oh wow. Okay. I'm seeing a. I'm going to change uh, the camera shortly. I just realized I moved the bed here because the pillows up here because normally you could see my cards and stuff back here, but I forgot that I figured out with Divine Masculine's help, and he's not telling me he did it, but I know he did. He's playing with this with my tripod, and I know what I'm doing now. Makes me look at that. I would have never figured this out. I had to thank him. But I'm moving toward the cards because it's not even about me. I want to, like I said, I want to welcome you all to come into my channel. This is a safe place. This is a place for us to learn and acknowledge the things that we may need to deal. Not may need. It's suggested that we deal with to help us on our journey as a twin flame. Um, this is not a place for ego. So ego is being taken out. It's a place of protection because I've already asked for the white light to protect us and give us a double portion of that, protect us twice, and extend the bubble 20 feet in every direction for us. Um, Everyone's spirit team is welcome here, along with the ascended masters, and of course the divine is welcome here as always. Um, any dark energy needs to be pulled out, and if it does pop in, I got this deck here that may tell me what it is. Um, and that may be, may pertain to the reading per se too, as far as whatever affected the inner child or how it could be healed. So um, this is it. This is say it is. It is so. I'll be cutting each deck as I use it per se. But I'm gonna start and see what card comes out. I don't know. I think I shuffled this full deck once. Five of crystals. So that's on the earth. Five of crystals. And looking at this, somebody's outside. But they're working. They're building, they're working on something here, and there's the star. They're working on a wish. So this is working on a wish. And there's a bird here, so it's a twin flame wish. They're already abundant because they have this tree, this stuff, but this is in a rooted belief system. Look at that. But it's love. It's something to do with love. It's a rooted belief system. It's at the top of the tree too. Slow. It's slow moving because there's the snail. But then there's a frog too. Interesting. All right. So what is this about this Five of Crystals? I'm working on a wish. Something to do with a deep rooted belief system. You're at the top of the tree. I didn't even look at what's on the bottom. I'll say so in a minute. Can I have one? This is past energy, per se. So whatever it is, it's growth and rebirth. We've gotten these cards before. Oh, wow. Peter Pan. Growing up. Somebody wanted to stay a kid forever. Let me look at that. Peter Pan. Somebody is the leader. Is that Peter Pan per se? Yep. That's Peter Pan right there. And he's on his ship. And he's moving forward under the moon. And there are that's the family that came. So you got people watching you grow, you're working on a wish. Interesting. Oh wow, there's Tinkerbell. So you got your spirit team here too. And this is considered, it's a major arcana. That's the 7. So what is that? Man. I have two of these books, and I would have preferred to Peter Pan is Wet. Oh, I'm gonna. Wow. I hate this. I thought I had the right book. Where's the rest of this? Man, I hate feeling unprepared. But this is talking about growing limitations, freeing themselves from the physical limitations of time and space. So this was on the bottom. So this is what you're working on, but there's some type of belief system here. So that's probably why a rebirth is needed. I wanted to look at the actual deck. Oh, wait a minute. I'm over here. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. 6, 7. The Chariot. Man. Okay. This is the Chariot. And so this Chariot will help you work on a belief system that you have, and it's going to help you move past it. There we go. I'm trying to get this right. Didn't make sense to me. I mean, I pretty much said that, but we're going to leave that there. But I'm also going to I'm gonna pull some more cards from here. I want the regular storyline from this. Can I have 3 cards? So you have the Guardian of Swords. Have some air movement here. The 9 of Wands. The Guardian Angel. And the Guide of Hearts. Now, there's another major arcana here, the Guardian Angel. Oh no, that's not 14. That is yes it is. X1B. Where is that? Oh my God. Something must be in the air with me, because normally I would is this yes, Temperance. Oh my God. I'm not gonna read that. I'm over here wasting time. But the Guardian of Swords, this is like the King of Swords. And somebody's protecting someone's heart, even though, because this flower is love, and there was some type of heartbreak, but there's a vine growing on it. Something about truth, but the mask is off. So you're moving. Is this forward movement on building a heart back up? The sword is down, so it's still not fully in the truth. But the mask has been removed. Nine of Wands. This is defensive behavior, but in this sense, this is pretty cool because you got all these gorgeous butterflies here that are allowing you to open up the gate. Instead of you feeling closed in by the gate, you're opening the gate. You're opening the gate to see what is outside. And I think that's what's allowing this forward movement. As the Chariot. The Chariot is going to allow you to get out of, you to be able to open the door and not remain bound to a belief system, even though it's helping you grow, but it's going to help you get out of the belief system. And that's the Temperance. They look like they're just relaxing. They're reading. So they're reading and learning, and even the cat is being still, even though it's looking at that butterfly, that transformation, because this is what this is. It's a lot of transformation happening, and this is because of the Temperance. Got all these stars, so there are a lot of wishes being granted, but you got to go within and study. And I think because of that, that's what's allowing you to work on this. And this is one of those stars that you're, and not only is it a star, but you have the sun there. So you're going to not only have your wish, you're going to get that healing as well. And this is the Guide of Hearts. This is like the Queen. And this looks like the fairy godmother. And she's granting wishes. So, whatever this is, see this balloon here is going to allow you to sail through. But looking at these colors here, this deck is beautiful. It's going to allow you to sail up above and see things, see the beauty of your situation. Wow. That's amazing. So pretty much you have a guardian it's gonna allow you to take the mask off and look at the heart that's been stabbed. But there's some type of regrowth there. And because the mask is coming off, this will allow you to transform yourself to be able to not feel so bound. Because Nine of Wands is normally bound. And you'll be able to open that door and move forward to your healing. And you'll be able to balance out things out and look at it from a higher perspective. See the beauty because of the fairy godmother. It's amazing. Okay, so that's that one. Thought I was gonna pull these other cards. Well, you know what? I want to pull a card one. I want to see something. I want to find out what is this with this Father of Swords? What needs to be fully clear? What needs to be fully clear? Can we clarify this Father of Swords? Has something to do with the heart. They're saying they're going within. It's something to do with the heart. So this is probably why the Guide of Hearts is here. Yeah, this has something to do with love. Okay. Alright. Somebody's heart was pierced. So they're bound, they're dealing with that. I'll take it. I'll accept it rather. So this is what's you're getting a rebirth in your heart. And because that's happening, it's allowing you to move forward. And it's allowing you to work on things and not, you're flipping the Five of Pentacles means you're out in the cold, but this person's working on not being that way. This does not look like a negative card. This looks like somebody's, they're taking their time, but they're still in this rooted with this tree. And there's a lot of abundance there. So there's something about that needs to be dealt with. So currently, what is the current energy? What's the current energy? What is the current energy? Okay, so somebody's working on their safety. And they're working on their being considerate. Some consideration. So apparently, whatever was in this rooted belief system, because somebody's making some changes, they probably feel the pull from their community, family and friends, and they're working on their root. They're working on it, working on a way to probably get out, because I do see there's a step ladder here too. So even though they may be working on this, they may be finding ways to leave it too. They've made a way to leave it. And because they're doing that, that will allow them to move forward. Let's see what's coming up with this one. guardian of crystals. So you have somebody on the earthly plane that's watching over you. And you have the Two of Swords, you know, because there you still have this mental attacks coming on. There's somebody there fighting you. Yeah, because you're still in this idea of Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Crystals is Pentacles. So that's what this rooted belief system is about. So you're going to go within. Well, you're going to work on it. And look at that. You're going to work on that Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So right now, because I look at this, this almost reminds me of the way she's holding it in her hand. It's almost like the Empress. But this is the Guardian. So right now you're guarding your world. Because you're creating your own abundance. And she has her crystals on to help her. She's guarding, because there's still, like you said, there's still somebody fighting you. There's still somebody fighting you because you're healing yourself. Sometimes people, they don't like that. Because you want to be in your truth, and they're in their truth, and they're saying their truth is more important than your truth. And you have to be careful, because if they take advantage of you, you're going to be pushed into the waters. And there's a lot of rocks over here, so if you fall, somebody's going to get hurt, physically hurt. Ten of Crystals. This is what, and this looks like Christmas. You got toys and stuff. So yeah, this is a belief system, a rooted belief system. Because there's this tree. This is parents. So this is what was going on in the household. Okay, so this is giving me a better understanding, because this is about a pentacle. Somebody grew up in a household where this was their lifestyle. They had a mommy and a daddy, and on Christmas they had all these. So it was a big family apparently, and everybody got a toy. Everybody got something. But apparently somebody is trying to change their belief system about always doing this. And what's amazing is there's the chakra systems here. Let me see. This is the crown. No, this is the throat, because that's blue. Crown. And then this is the throat. Throat. They got them in different orders. But this is crown. This is throat. This is sacral. This is solar plexus. So somebody's trying to heal things even though they're in this situation. Yeah, they think that this is somebody's they're trying to get out of this tree. They're trying to get out of it. They're fixing it, you know, they hanging around. But I see this here where they're trying to get out of it. And I say that because there's this fighting here, and they're guarding their world. This is what's going on. Somebody is guarding their world. And this is apparently what it is. It's a lot of pentacles. This is a lot of pentacles. Because here's the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles normally means that you're going Four of Pentacles, Four of Earth. I mean, yeah. Pentacles means just went blank. You're holding on. There we go. Somebody's holding on. But what I like about this pentacle is that somebody is building their own. They're not holding on to this pentacle anymore. They're building their own pentacle. They're building their own house. And there's the stairs again. Like I said, I told you. They're going to leave. Somebody's making plans to leave this one. They're leaving this situation to create their own. Their own. And they're going to do it with love. Wow. So there's some, the inner work. This is a different kind of reading for me, because it's showing that you want to move on. You want to create your own stable situation, but you're fighting this ingrained belief that this is the way it should be done. You should always have, and you should always be able to give to everybody, because that's the way that we did it. And that's what you're fighting against right now. You're fighting against branching out. So in the past, while you were going within, what's going on now? You're working on your own happiness. Nine of Pentacles means Lord of material gain. Material gain. You're working on your material gain. Even though it's going to cause you some issues currently in your situation with family and friends. So your goal, your hope is to be able to safely do this. You can't guarantee, Some people get threatened, but the goal, the hope is that you'll be able to do that. All right, so if they work on healing this rooted belief system, because that's what this is, so that they can branch out on their own, if they do the work, what is the outcome? You'll be able to forgive people, and you'll be able to come to them in honesty and tell them. But you'll be able to forgive people. You'll be able to forgive them. And this will allow you to move on. Because you were sold something that was not yours. This was not your belief system. Even though you were made to work on it, so you wouldn't be put out in the cold. This is deep, because I could actually say this is a Black Lives Matter video, because the rooted belief system for the black community made us work for other people. We were working for other people to help them build their pentacles. And so, yeah, that could be. It's a way you can look at it. We have the Child of Wands. And this is the beginning your passions. Beginning flying around your world as the high priestess. This kid is happy. Look at that. He's flying on his transformation, enjoying the transformation. Man, I should have been using these cards like this a long time ago. This is amazing. Let's see what else. Hansel and Gretel. You'll be able to look out. Not think that you have to go on, not be left out in the cold. I was going to say something else, but not left, because they're out in the cold. It's a rooted belief system. Is that wood? Oh, no. You got guidance here. You know, it's a lot of greenery here. These are lovers. This is number 6, Major Arcana. This is the Lover's card. You'll be able to soar and transform with your lover. And this could be your own home. Not, if you think of the story, you know what happened with that. But this is not that type of story. But as lovers, you'll be able to be together. See how they're holding their hands? This divine feminine, divine masculine and feminine together. And you don't have, just because it's an actual male and a female here, you don't have to look at it. Everybody's situation is different. But this you see the sun here on these cards. It's a lot of healing here. You'll be able to not only transform, you'll be able to heal and forgive. And you'll be able to look at what you're going to work on for yourself. They are in their own spot. This is not anybody else's house. You're writing out your plans. You're writing out your plans, your goals. And looking out at what ships you're seeing and seeing what you can write so you can say, that's my ship. And be obedient to that. Twin flame, there's like I said, this will be, you'll be working on your relationship. Look at that, you got 2 birds up here too. Twin flame, this has twin flame all on it. I'll pull one more because I think all the cards have 4. Alice in Wonderland. They look like they're having fun, but you need to be careful with this. When I see this card, I see, it makes me think of drugs, but you need to be careful. Watch your heart and don't write things out and then throw it out the door. You want to end the cycle of being out in the cold, because this is a 10. You want to end this situation. Wow. Okay, I get it now. Why this person is trying to get out of this rooted belief system, there was a lot of abuse and drinking or drugs or something going on in the house. So this is why they're wrong way. This is why they're trying to get out of the house. Inner child. It's always something. Alice in Wonderland. This is the child right here. And you see the heart was upside down. But you'll be able to forgive this situation. Okay. Oh, and in the past, this was speaking of the truth. Princess of Swords. It's a young energy. You gain insight on what you want to rebuild for yourself. Now with this situation, what is the, oh, there it is. The Wheel of Fortune, Lord of the forces of life. By forgiving, you will turn this, the wheel, and you'll be able to see your abundance, see your transformation, and it will affect your life, but also it will allow you to forgive your house situation. I get it now. I was trying to figure out what this, because this looks like a positive card. There's nothing negative here, but there was a belief system. There was something in the tree. You were in the tree, but I see that you were trying to get out. Somebody was trying to get out. I understand it now, because what was going on in the tree was a lot of this kind of stuff. Okay. What is the last oracle meaning for this deck? Reading, rather. I'll take 3 cards, please. What's the message? Okay, I know I haven't used you in a while. Harmony. Yes. You want to not only grow and forgive, you want to be in harmony, because sometimes you can forgive somebody but still feel some kind of way towards them, and that's not good. You want to remain in a protective mode, because sometimes people will try, they will try you because they don't want you growing. Continue moving toward your abundance. Continue doing that, because you are awakening. Somebody here is awakening. That's amazing. Somebody here is awakening. So you need to balance out some things. Look at that. Balance things out, because somebody's transforming. It's amazing. Okay, well, I hope that you enjoyed this message. And go within and heal this fighting. Heal this issue of drinking. It could be drinking, but see, this card to me is drugs. And something with this person too. Yeah. Alrighty. You all have a wonderful day. I will be back soon. Thank you for stopping by Healing Conversations with Z. Peace.